Hey guys, we're here in Ipoh. Yeah, sorry, it's been a long ride here. Even though Cameron Highlands looks like it's very close to Ipoh, it took 2+ hours to get here. Then from the bus stop, it takes another 30 minutes to get, you know, into town.
And we're drinking white coffee.
Yes, and I didn't think anything about white coffee before, but honestly, this is the best coffee I've ever had, I think. Definitely the best coffee I've had in Malaysia. And then what do we eat?
And we ate the famous bean sprout chicken in Ipoh.
Yes, and where do we have it? It's another famous restaurant.
Yeah, we had it at Low something, and we'll leave it in the description box below.
Okay.
And that is the #1 bean sprout chicken everyone says you should try.
But anyway, now we're here at Masjid Panglima Kinta Mosque. You know, getting major Santorini vibes here. Looks really cool. Says welcome visitors, and it's super beautiful. So we're gonna check it out and let you know if there's anything interesting inside. It's free to go in, of course.
The mosque is called Masjid Panglima Kinta, right?
Okay.
Now, this mosque, the oldest mosque in Perak. And I believe the second oldest in Malaysia.
Oh.
When I say oldest, what I mean was the mosque was built by brick. Most of the mosques in those days, when I was small, all built by wooden. That's common. We have
Really?
years ago. Okay. Have you heard about Taj Mahal before?
Yes.
You know Taj Mahal in
of course.
India? You know what Taj Mahal is for? Why was Taj Mahal built? Do you know why?
Something to do with the Sultan. I don't remember actually.
The Sultan's wife passed away. When Taj Mahal passed away. The Sultan is Shah Jahan. So he built that monument for her. You know that. The same thing over here. We call it Taj Mahal of Ipoh because the chieftain, the Panglima itself, has built it for the wife too. When the wife passed away, he built this for her. So we call it as Taj Mahal Ipoh because of the same number. That's one. Secondly, the design or the architect is from, they are British, colonial British. They came from India actually. British were based in India. So of course they brought that design, that structure all over here back. So you can see some of the features here are the features, the Mongol features on India. And a bit of neoclassic, you have the Romans and a bit of Greek of it. Let me show you.
Is there a reason it was called the Taj Mahal actually? Or why this is called what it is?
Actually no, because we just created it, say, oh wow, it's got the same story with that, so we just call it Taj Mahal.
Okay.
For some Ipohs, they know. You say Taj Mahal, oh, I know which mosque you're talking about. So we must put a small icon, say, hey, come and see Taj Mahal. Which Taj Mahal are you talking about? We are talking about the Ipoh Taj Mahal. Oh, I see. I used to tell my friend, I'm Taj Mahal. When the hell you went to India? I said, no, I'm talking about Taj Mahal. Suppose they create all the confusion.
Yeah.
Any mosque, you notice that we are dome.
Yeah.
That's very common to have domes, okay?
Yeah,
So,
is there a reason for that?
Good. The first is because it's a symbol. It's a landmark symbol of a Muslim building. Second, then you have a blue color dome. Now color is actually not, there's no particular color that we choose. But down here, the blue is chosen because of the chief.
Because of the what?
The chieftain, the chief. The chief will take your territory, or because the Panglima. His official color is blue.
Okay.
The king or the sultan is yellow.
What about when it's like black or green or red?
The Laksamanas, we call it.
The what?
Different the Laksamanas. There's another group. Okay, the third group is called Laksamanas. These are wearing the blacks. I'll show later.
Okay.
Then you understand things better.
Because
when we were, he hit the right color.
When we were in Indonesia, everything was green, and they said green is the
Malay
Muslim color.
Okay. Commonly, yes.
Which I never heard before.
Commonly, yes. It's very common to have green associated with the Muslims. Very common. Okay, very common. But it's not officially written in the Quran. It's a green. People ask where they come and say, oh, just because the Malay believe green is a better color for them. So that's why. But it's not I mean, it's not written. But the Chinese, yes, they want the red. Yes. Because it means good luck and something good about. So they want the red. It's very good for them, you know.
Okay.
But for us Muslim, no, it's not so. But yes, if you're given a color, you say what color you like. Oh, I prefer green. That's what it says. Right? But because we take blue, as you said, with the chief itself. Okay. Now, one thing that's compulsory, this must in every mosque.
Okay.
Is the 2 minarets.
The 2 mirrors?
Minarets.
The minarets, the towers.
The 2 towers itself. That is compulsory.
Why is that?
Okay, why is it so? The dome is optional. 2 minarets is compulsory. You must have it. Every mosque must at least have one. Okay, you can have several up to you, but at least one is compulsory. Why is it so? Because you notice that Jews there got speakers on top,
Yeah.
Okay.
right? That's where they make the azan call. The muezzin go on top and make the azan
Oh,
call.
go
Ah.
on top
Yeah.
there. Okay.
There
okay.
you make the azan call. Have you heard Muslim azan call before?
Oh, many.
Many
Yeah,
times.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
Yeah.
That's the thing, okay? So that's where he goes up and make it. But those days he had to really go up and make the call, alright?
Oh.
Okay.
But now technology is there. He just want the room there, he's happy, with the microphone, he can just make it up. But those days, yes, when there's no microphone, that's when the minarets are for.
So-
Not that.
What if the guy who did it got sick?
Okay, they have several. It's not only one.
Oh, okay.
Normally, any masjid, minimum 2. Okay, there might even end have 5. of
Oh.
them, okay?
I have another question because we were in Jakarta recently,
Okay.
and we were very high up in the apartment, and maybe there were 10 mosques,
Maybe.
but the prayers, they were all different. It seemed they
Maybe
were.
they start at different time, right? But it's
Is
same
it starting
Okay.
at a different time,
Alright.
or
It should be synchronized actually, meaning that all should be on the same timing.
Okay.
But you understand, Muhammadin are people, human beings. They might even be late by 10 minutes, or they
Yeah.
might be late by 2 minutes, they might be late by 5 minutes, it's common.
is there a purpose for the is it 5 times a day?
It is 5 times a day.
Yeah.
It is 5 times.
What is the purpose for the different times? I know one is the sunrise and one is the sunset.
It's
but-
actually the movement of the sun, okay? The movement of the sun. So we have one when the sun starts, when the sun starts rising, or we have one early in the morning. Normally it's about 6 o'clock or before 6, the prayer starts, okay? Then the one in the afternoon, about 1, okay? One late in the evening, about 4. Then you have one really late in the evening, about 7. The one at night at 8. Okay? That's normally the duration of time.
Okay.
Why we have it 5 times? God has asked you to do it 5 times. So we just follow. Okay, God said do it 5 times. We just do it, okay, 5 times.
Okay.
This is
Yeah.
the official color of the chief. And this is how they will wear during the official gathering or official function. This is how they would dress up. Okay? This is actually a very old traditional Malay dressing. Right? How the chief will be elected. Right? You see the one in blue? That's the chief. Those in yellow are the kings.
Ah.
Right? So
So
this
the chief is below the king?
It is.
Okay.
This is where it is, okay? We call it Raja, the king. Alright? This is where actually the chief will be.
Ah.
These two are the chief. So the chief are either their brother, cousins, that's related to them. These two are the posts they'll be holding. These are all the chief we have that is taking care of Kinta. In Ipoh, in Perak, we got 8 territories we can care. 8. One of them is Kinta. Alright, so we've got 8 territory, 8 different zones or 8 different areas, and he's taking care of the Kinta area. Okay?
And he's the one who's living
He's the
now.
one now, Great Sunside. But lately he's very sick, so most probably they will elect his cousin to be the next chief. So we're just waiting for the official. It's like IT, yeah?
Yeah.
Coming soon. Coming soon. Only thing one is official.
To be announced.
The gentleman I was talking about, he's the one. The Cummings, the neck. This is the Panglima. When we wash ourselves, it's physical cleaning up, right? When you check yourself, it's spiritual cleaning yourself. When you check yourself, you are getting ready to go for prayers. Leave everything at the back. Your family problems, your business problem, whatever problem, just put aside. That's the whole problem. When as a Muslim, once you have taken, you have set your intention, you start washing your face first. Once a compulsory, but we normally do 3 times. Once a compulsory, but 3 times is just optional. You can just do 3 times, okay? The same thing to wash both arms, right and left. Same, once is compulsory, 3 is optional, okay? Then after that, you wash a bit of your forehead. Clean your forehead, that's the chin, the turn. Okay, after that, the last is your legs, both legs. Start with the right legs, follow by the left legs. Okay, also once it's compulsory, 3 is another optional. Okay, but there are also people washing other parts of the body. It's also an optional. You can just do that. You can see people washing their nose, the ears, the back of the neck. It's not an issue as long as you've done before. Okay, so that's the step of doing it, right? Did anyone tell you, because we've been mosque before, that if there's no water, you don't have water to clean yourself, to take ablution, what should you do?
I don't know.
No. My son will say, Dad, no need to pray. We are happy today. God has given us permission to pray. You are smart. You are very smart. Who taught you that? I taught myself. Actually, besides water to clean yourself, you can also use other means of this. Okay, God has allowed you to use sand, salt, even dust. to clean yourself. It's an action. Assuming today I don't have water failure, something broke down without water, or I'm in Arab, in the middle of the desert and so forth. So what I'm going to do is that over here, I'll look for a place that I believe there is dust. I believe there's definitely dust over here. What I do is that I just put the dust aside, put out, knock it out, wash it. This one, okay? Again, take it out, wash, okay? Take it out, and your legs. Dust is a lot. But a lot of people misconstrue it, took the sand up. But no, don't scoop the sand up and wash. You will hurt your face. No need. Just put two arms, wash. Good enough to use that to clean yourself. Some of the features, you will see the same features, animals. Things are compulsory. First thing, you don't see statues, you don't see pictures. Right? There's no statues, there's no pictures on the wall. But some of the mosques will have calligraphies, the Muslim wordings are right.
Yes, are those prayers?
They actually, one is actually Muhammad, one is actually Allah, another is Muhammad only. The other wordings are for the Quran. Whatever Quran wordings are there, the praise of Allah, the praise of Muhammad, something like that. Okay, that's why you do that. But no statue allowed, no pictures allowed. That's the case. So it's all just normal. Another feature is go to the mosque, you will see lines like this. You notice the lines like this? All the mosques will have it, right? Definitely. You know what is it for?
I'm not sure.
Right?
I do know about that, but I never knew why.
Okay. Actually, this is where we will keep as a flip row to start our prayers. Okay?
What do you mean?
Okay, we will all stand together in a row. From one end to one end. They want to take photo. Okay, you see, when we pray to Kaaba, so we will stand in a straight line. We will stand in straight confusion. Very important is that our back heel is the one we touch the line, the back heel. Not the front toe. The back one, okay? The reason why the back, because if you follow the front toe, our size of toe are different. There are large toe and small toe. You know, some people wear size 8, size 10.
Yeah.
So
but the back is always lined up.
Yeah. So when you follow the front, you will see the back lines moving off.
Yeah.
That's why we had to follow the back. So if you see from the back, it's aligned straight. That's one thing, okay? So facing, when we say together, shoulder by shoulder. A person stand to me with shoulder by shoulder. You have to touch my shoulder. You know why?
No.
In Muslim, we believe that if there's a space, Satan will be standing there.
Oh, I see.
Satan will be there, right? So don't give
So you
space.
don't give him space.
Don't give space, squeeze it out. But the actual reason is to say that you and I, we are same. I could be a king. You could be just a slave, but you are beside me. But in Muslim, there is no standards as that. We know because, easy to say that because you can see the reason why we say we come in and you know there is Makkah because there is niche.
Sorry?
It's prayer niche. The
shape?
That shape actually is a prayer niche. We call it prayer niche. In Muslim, we call it mihab.
Okay.
Meaning that's a prayer niche. Okay? That prayer niche is the one that's going to Kaaba. So as a Muslim, I come in a mosque and I say, where is it? Oh, I know. Oh, this is a prayer niche. This is where Kaaba is. I'll be standing here. Because I know there's a. This is compulsory for every mosque. You might have a different shape, different look, but there will definitely be a niche there. Okay? So that's one thing. Those days, the Imam who leads the prayer, right? The Imam, he stands inside the niche.
Okay. So that's where he does the prayers.
So he starts the prayers, and it's concave. Echoes.
So it's the echoes. Yeah.
That's one reason they have that thing. Again, okay?
But he faces this way or he faces in?
Everyone faces the Kaaba. No one faces the other side, okay? Everyone faces the Kaaba.
Yeah, because everyone has to face the,
You face this way, people get text at you, where Imam, what are you doing? You get a slap with him. So you face that. And when he's faced that, so it's a cue for us, okay? There are a few questions, right? Okay, people ask me, is Imam and priest the same? Are they the same Imam? They are similar, but not the same. They are not the same. Okay, they're similar but not the same. A priest, what we know as Christians, that he's the middleman between God and you. No?
Yeah.
Priest stand between God and man. That means a priest start everything follow. And the Imam doesn't do that. We reach God ourselves directly. We don't need an Imam to reach God.
So what's the purpose of the Imam?
Then say that if you reach God, that's a good question. Because when the prayers need to be synchronized together, you see, in the orchestra,
He's the conductor.
Conductor started, I remember. He said, you start. So you want to start? You want to be, I want to start first. He said, come on, man, give me a break. I know you can start. You can play the harmonica well. I know you can play saxophone well. But wait, I will give the cue. He will give the cue. Before we start, he go to start. Let's start. Say, come on, kula. The Imam is the biggest. In the mosque, the Imam is even greater than the king. Outside, yes, you must respect the king. Inside, the king respect the Imam. So the king could not start first.
Could you tell me why there are no pictures or statues or anything like that?
In Islam, pictures and statues are not allowed.
I'm sorry?
Forbidden. It's forbidden in Quran to have pictures and statues. It's forbidden, okay? Quran, our Prophet doesn't want it. The reason because it doesn't want us to go for idol praying. Ended up we might have it long. We start praying the idol. We start praying the pictures. We start praying whatever statues are. God is everywhere. So, but he feel that I will choose Abraham. I will choose to cut back Prophet Abraham. Why? Prophet Abraham was it? Is his ancestor. The great grandfather of Muhammad is Prophet Abraham. The only mosque in this world will have two niches. It's in Medina, where he prays. We call it Masjid Qabliyatan. Masjid, they got two mosques, or two directions.
Okay.
But that was where he prayed. Later he changed, they built a niche over here. So when you go there, you will confused. Which niche is that? But they will put number 1 and 2. It's a follow 2. Do you know what's it for?
For the chief to what do you call it?
The Imam. Yes. The Imam is there to make a sermon. Every Friday afternoon, about 1 o'clock, all the Muslims come here. This pulpit was built in 1928. Later than I born. Okay, 1928 was built. Okay, so it's almost 100 years now. It was built by the most famous carpenter from Malaysia. The beauty about this, it made hardwood. No single nails is used to build this. No nails. You can't see it close by. Okay, structure built without nails. No glues, no nails.
So how do they do it?
Just that's a screw bit. Now, in the Malay community, you see that the wooden house there?
Yeah.
The wooden house. They had the technology. They are putting woods and woods together, joined together, and it holds like this. But you must have a know-how where to start and where to end. It's a Lego set. You must able to
So it's
stack
like
it up.
it's
Jigsaw type. You know, must know where to start and where to end.
like the Legos. So they have the little pieces that go.
You should put that. You should put that.
And they have the hole and the sticky part.
You should be able to put all in exactly the minute you put a wrong thing, whole thing collapse. I'm not mistaken. It took him 5 years to build this.
Wow, that's pretty dedicated.
And it's actually not easy. It's a hard. We will not get one like this anymore. Okay, it's priceless.